back. Uncut and Unedited. What's going on, people? This is Adam. And this is going to be my... I don't even know how I'm going to review this. August 17th, 2020 episode of Monday Night Raw. The go-home show before SummerSlam. I just want to start off with this, man. There's a lot they put in the show. They were like, oh, we got 3 hours. What are we going to do with this 3 hours? Let's just jam everything in it. More stuff. Oh, we need more stuff. We need more stuff. Jam in there. I had to watch it twice to, get my brain wrapped around this one. But here you go. I'm going to do my best. Here comes the review. So, you start off the night, I thought, pretty strongly with the whole Retribution coming out and sorry for the camera switch, but kind of taking over the show at the very beginning. I did not like how it was in the middle of Drew McIntyre's promo. I wish it was something else that started the show. You had a bunch of other different segments that could have started where that could have interrupted, where it would have been better, but whatever. They started the show on a nice little hot streak. And then I closed my palate. I don't know, man. I liked the way it started, but it just didn't work for me. Backstage, you got Drew trying to rally the troops, but then we never heard of Retribution after that. Like you had him starting strong, and then nothing. Like, what happened? You guys figure it out? Like, oh, hey, no, bad, go away, bad. Tell me what you did. Finish the story, WWE. Okay. Then you had the Hurt Business come out and do their promo. There was a lot of promos to start this episode. A lot of promos. What I did like, though, is that when Hurt Business came out, it was them coming out to no cameras. Just the one hard camera that didn't zoom in on them. I liked it. It showed, okay, we're trying to get back to normal here. And I kind of liked how that was portrayed. And then they finally got everyone coming back out and showing some stuff. So, okay, it was all right. The promo didn't mean much to me. There wasn't a whole lot more they could have done to really work the Hurt Business versus Cruz, and they tried anyways. Then you have your first match is Shelton Benjamin versus Apollo Crews, and it was an okay match. None of the matches were really that good on this episode, and it's in a pure match quality, terrible show. When you come to a match quality show, it was a cluster of a lot of stuff they were trying to do. Like, in the middle of this match, you have the damn ninjas coming out with R-Truth. Like, what is this? Like, WWE, you gotta, your brain's just all over the place. It's like it's exploding with ideas, and it's like, oh, let's try it. And I get it. Let's try it. Let's give it a shot. But damn, some of the stuff really missed the ball. You have Apollo winning the match, which was the right choice, and then afterwards, you have R-Truth coming back down the ring, back down the ramp. Benjamin hits him with a big boot, wins the title. Whoop-de friggity doo. Okay. Backstage, I thought this was a funny segment actually. We have the Bachelorette girl Demi Burnett, or is it Burnett or is it Burnett? I got bad hearing, so I hear Burnett, but I think it might be Burnett. But you have Ivar and Garza, so playing their swag game on. How you doing? No? Nothing? Okay, cool. But yeah, they have that going on. It was really funny. I thought it was enjoyable. But then it kind of I don't know. Then you went into the match, and the match didn't feel like it made sense to the same thing. And then you have Garza get the win with the Zelina interference. Then you have the backstage. We go backstage to Demi and now Dawkins. And Dawkins has got this tape. Of the group and something that can really, show some things. I thought it was gonna be something else. I thought, ooh, do we have a little naughtiness? Naughtiness was Zelina Vega and Angel Garza. That's what I thought. I was ready for it. It was just Zelina poisoning Ford's drink. They did not want the smoke. They called my palate again. I got a lot of talking to do. So, and then you have Ford come back, do a quick beatdown, which is cool. It was good to have Ford come back. I love Montez Ford. I'm telling you, that guy is going to be he's going to be a champion in the WWE very, very soon. And then you go on to match number 3, the biggest throwaway match, and you knew it was the biggest throwaway match. Mickie James versus Natalya. That was the biggest throwaway match in the history of WWE. That was worse than when Nikki Bella had her 3 or 2 minute match versus I don't even know who the hell it was, which started the Diva Revolution. Like this is the biggest to these two women. Then you had Seth Rollins come out in the middle of it and go after Samoa Joe. Like, come on, man. You will have a bona fide Hall of Famer in Mickie James and a hell of a worker in Natalya, and you're just like, nah, that's what you guys get. Wait till after the damn match. Whatever. You have in the middle of the match Rollins trying to ask who Joe's source is for Dominic and Ray coming in, and it's just like, come on, man. Like, oh, whatever. You have Natalya win via count out. Then Mickie James kicks Lana in the head. We didn't see it because damn Seth Rollins. Oh. Now that I look back at it, that was a really big FU to Mickie James and Natalya. Like, the biggest FU that Vince could have given. Like, I'm kind of sorry now for the two of them. Next match, you have the Golden Role Models versus Asuka and Shayna Baszler. I thought this was probably going to be the best match of the night, but it just kind of dragged. It was the Golden Role Models putting all the offense in, hitting everything, and Shayna and Asuka just kicking out of everything. But what I thought was really cool in the middle of the match, Nia Jax comes back and just busts open the plexiglass to beat down some Shayna Baszler. I thought that was really cool. She just, boom, one punches it and down it goes. I thought that was really funny. I thought it was cool. But, I don't know. Again, another match that was just... Then you have another big, giant throwaway match. You have Ruby Riott versus Peyton Royce. And I know WWE is trying to give Peyton Royce this opportunity to do a singles run. But you can't do it this way, man. It's a bunch of cheap wins to kind of give her some momentum. Whatever. It's another throwaway match. Like, Ruby Riott is too good of an in-ring competitor to do a throwaway type of match like that. If you really want to build up Peyton where she has a match and it's actually a good match versus a good singles competitor like Ruby Riott. Like, let's have it. What's going on? And then in Underground, I thought this was just really funny. You had Eric versus Ziggler. Like, that was entertaining. Like, okay, Raw Underground, you finally got me to talk about you a little bit more. Like, that was entertaining stuff. It was good stuff. I liked it. Good physical stuff, and I liked, two physical guys. And it made sense that Ziggler would win with his wrestling amateur background. So, good on you guys. Then you have a great segment with the Mysterios, with Dominic and Ray just being super passionate about, his son and being a father. Like, I felt it. I felt the passion in Ray come out. And it worked, and it was really good. I really enjoyed it. Good job. And then down comes Seth Rollins again with Murphy, and it's a plot, and they just go kendo stick whooping on some Rollins and some Murphy. Good job. Probably one of the better segments of the night. And then you have another match. You have the Hurt Business again versus Cruz, Ali, and Ricochet. They sail Cedric, sit back in the back because he got the full Lashley on him. Like, he could have been in the match too. Then you have Cedric in the middle of the match after the match, winning the 24/7 championship. While Apollo had to run the gauntlet basically versus the three members of the Hurt Business, losing to Bobby at the very end. Okay, cool. So, what are you showing me, WWE? Are you showing me that Apollo can get through it? He just can't get through Bobby? I don't know. I don't feel like it was a good end to the match. Then he had a bunch of other backstage stuff, and I couldn't keep up. My brain just was like, nope, can't keep up anymore. I'm done. I'm just doing this now. So then we have our next match, Cedric versus Tozawa, in a short, quick match where Cedric defends his belt. And then, what happens again? Yeah, that's right. Shelton Benjamin comes out and beats Cedric Alexander for the 24/7 title to take it back. I'm telling you, it's like they didn't have enough stuff. They were like, more stuff in here, put more stuff. Oh, okay. And then we have the end of the night, finally getting close to the end of the night. We have Montez Ford versus Andrade. It was an okay match. Like I said, none of the matches were fantastic. It was another match on the night. Ford pulls away with the win to give the Profits some momentum going into SummerSlam. We'll see what happens in that one. And then you end the night with a segment that was, to be honest, a little hard to watch. I'm putting my notes away right now. It was a little hard to watch. It was almost like last week of watching Rick talk to Randy and just pouring his heart out. Here you go again. You have a bona fide legend pouring his heart out to Randy and telling him some stuff, and he just gets RKO'd, Punk kicked. And then, it's different though, you have now Drew come out, defending him, beat up Randy Orton a little bit. Randy Orton comes right back, hits him with the RKO. Like, you're building that feud up correctly, because now you're pulling on a lot of heartstrings for a lot of people. You've just done punted Ric Flair, you just done punted HBK, two bona fide super legends in the business. Like, okay, now I'm ready for that match. And if that match does not get bloody in some type of way, I'm going to be really mad. Because those two guys need to go long distance, heavy hands, and someone's got to bleed. Someone's got to bleed in that match. But guys, that's the end of the review for Raw. I'm going to talk a little bit later on about the thing they're going to do at the Amway Center. Be looking out for that video. I will be dropping another one today. I'm probably going to film them in the same day. Probably right after this one. But guys, take it easy. Peace out. I hope you all having a good one. And like I said, like we always say at the end of our videos, you don't like our opinions, beat us in a fight. Have a good one, y'all. Take it easy.